Adab, welcome to the 7th episode of 365 Days of Tabla. Thank you so much for joining as well as listening to me for the past 8 days. Today happens to be a really important day because today we are going to discuss about the importance of timing in playing tabla. Whether you practice or whether you perform on stage, timing plays an extremely important or integral part of playing tabla. So, today we will understand how to play tabla in proper time. For that, we require an instrument called metronome. A metronome is an instrument which is designed in such a way that it helps musicians like you and me perform on a sequenced and quantized manner in a perfect timed environment. Like say, it. In other words, we can also say that it creates an environment in which the rhythm is structured in a perfect timed way, and it helps you to quantize your goals or your performance so that it matches the timing. Now you may ask me that why is timing so important? Before answering this question, I would like to inform or I would like to share a beautiful fact about our life with all of you. As a matter of fact, humans, or for that being any being, be it plant, be it animals, be it human being, or be it uh, marine animals, everybody in this entire universe are placed on time, are perfectly timed. Because time, even though it is a constant, in our previous classes, we have understood the importance of time, the importance of what, how time plays an integral part in everything, and how human beings have introduced or invented instruments to measure an infinite constant such as time. Human beings have invented measures in keeping a check as to, or in order to measure. Let's put this in this way: human beings have invented instruments to measure time. This helps them to understand the dimension properly and also keep a check on their dimension. Like for example, in human beings have divided time into years, months, days, hours, minutes, seconds. So 10 years become a decade. 1 year comprises of 365 days. A single day consists of about 24 hours, and 24 hours consist of so and so minutes, and so minutes. A single minute consists of so and so, about 60 seconds. So all of this, right to the smallest division, which is second, it's all part of the measuring unit that has been created by human beings. So similarly, or let's say imitating this behavior pattern of human beings, musicians have also created measuring units to measure time in the rhythm fraternity. Indian musicians, whether it's Hindustani musicians or Carnatic classical musicians, they all have different measurements of time. But one thing is common. The smallest integral unit, or the smallest part of measuring time, is called Mātrā. Mātrā is further divided in Carnatic classical music. Mātrā is further divided into Shan and Nimisha and so on. But in Hindustani classical music, Mātrā is considered to be the smallest part of measuring, or smallest unit of measuring time. So now we know the importance of time. But why is it important in our playing? As in, like, why is it important to time our tabla? For that, we need to understand the basic constitution of our life. Like, for example, let me explain it broadly. Human beings, each and every activity of human beings, brought down or jot down to the lowest or the most important activity, which is breathing and living. It is also timed. A heart has to beat in certain amount in a specific minute to maintain normalcy. To maintain the normal behavior of a heart has to beat around 72 times in a minute. Now this creates a sequence. If a heart is beating more than 70 times a minute, then it is considered to be healthy. If less, then there is some sort of a problem. This is the medical term, simple biology. But in Indian classical music, timing, the reason why it is so important is because if a certain BPM, beats per minute, if you play a qaida in a certain BPM, let's say 60 BPM, you're playing a qaida in 60 BPM. But if you're playing is untimed and you're not playing on time, then the entire qaida would sound very different. Let me explain this via an example. By the way, what we are doing right now, we will be exercising this entire theory of time on a metronome. And the metronome that I'm using is from a company called Soundcorset. Soundcorset is a company which produces tuning and metronome app. So it is a free app easily available on app stores as well as Google Play Store. So the interface looks somewhat like this. Here you can see there's a tuner which has pitch in it. If you click on the tuner, you click on the tuning fork, the pitch section comes. There are various pitches, and you can tune your tabla in accordance to that pitch. This is the same tuner that I had used in one of our episodes where I taught all of you how to tune tabla. Now, embedded in this, there's another page in this tuning app where it looks like the interface the interface is somewhat like this. this is the metronome interface. Note that there is a plus sign and a minus sign, and then there are some digits written, and then there is a symbol for drum. This is probably the entire interface. When you will explore this, you will get to learn more about it. By the way, this also allows you to record your practice. Now this part is the real deal. Over here, as you can see, there's a play button. This play button enables click-based metronome sounds, in which the first click is a little, it's on a different pitch, and then the rest of the clicks are in a uniform pattern. Like for example, let's see this. Just to demonstrate, we are using only 4 beats time pattern. Okay. So now we are using this interface. So as you can see, there's a symbol of clap, and just beside that there are digits over here. So now we are going to use, just to demonstrate, we are going to use just 4 beats metronome on 54 BPM. That's 54 beats per minute. So this is the tempo. Notice that the first beat is slightly different, slightly on a different pitch than the rest of the beats. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if this is the classic example of metronome. Now, the reason why timing is important. If I play tabla, let's say in the previous exercise we have learned na din din na, theka, simple theka. And if I play this theka in a not uniform manner, not timed, then how will it sound? Let's say dha din din na na din din na na din din na te te din din na. As you can see, it was not on tempo, so it did not sound that good. It did not sound good at all. So this is the reason why playing on a tempo or playing a timed music is important. Now let's play teen tal in this. I'm going to shift this to 16 beats. Oh, by the way, over here, as you can see, there is a short indication of which is like a time indication of how long we practiced, which is really cool. It's right here. There's a symbol of a clock, and just next to that there are certain digits. These denote these actually shows you how long have you practiced, which is very cool. So we just practiced around 1 minute 52 seconds. Pretty good. Now let's play teen tal. 1, 2, 3, start. Today's homework is simply practice on a metronome. Just for 5 minutes, practice the theka that we have learned in the previous episodes and just practice that on metronome. Just for 5 minutes. Alright then, thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.